Iran is threatening to close the Strait of Hormuz as its conflict with Israel escalates. But the biggest economic blow could hit China, not the West. NTD Washington correspondent Luis Eduardo Martinez has more on the story.
I think any American intervention would be a recipe for an all-out war in the region with very, very bad consequences for the whole international community. We are in contact with almost all countries, including China and Russia, and we are trying our best in order to mobilize international community's unified response against this act of aggression.
Just as Iran had its so-called axis of resistance with Hezbollah, Hamas, the Houthis in Yemen, the now deposed Syrian regime of Bashar al-Assad, and militias in Iraq, so does the Chinese Communist Party rely on its proxies to wage asymmetrical war against the United States through Iran, North Korea, and Russia. And just as Iran was left severely exposed after Israel and the United States dismantled its axis, so can the Chinese Communist Party be severely weakened if its proxies fall.
Right. If we attack Iran, and it looks like we're going to do that, there's a number of things that people have warned about that are likely to happen. Closing the Straits of Hormuz, shutting off, therefore, about a quarter of the world's oil supply. That will sink stock markets around the world.
I mean, the only things that Iran can really pull off are attacking American troops with missiles in bases in Iraq, blowing up the Straits of Hormuz for a few weeks.
Half of the oil that fuels the Chinese Communist Party's economy transits through the Strait of Hormuz, with Iran being its largest supplier. Israel has targeted Iranian oil infrastructure without affecting U.S. oil prices.
It went after oil storage and oil refineries in those depots, as well as, of course, the targeting of gas facilities in Iran South.
A weakened Iran not only affects severely the flow of military drones to Russia for its war in Ukraine, but it also becomes a liability for the Chinese Communist Party's economy.
If they don't have any deterrent capacity, that means that they're going to be essentially a Hamas-type threat, but much, much bigger. And so the long-term implications of that, I think, are much greater.
The Chinese Communist Party took 4 days to respond to the outbreak of the conflict in between Iran and Israel and has offered to negotiate a peaceful solution.